Welcome back to my channel, Everything Business by Sirisha. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the top three types of websites that are right for people who are specifically in the real estate business. In my YouTube channel, as well as in other YouTube channels, you must have heard many people talking about the importance of creating a website, specifically in high ticket sale businesses such as real estate, wherein a lot of investment goes into buying the end products. It is important to create instant credibility or rapport with your prospect. And how do you do that when the prospect does not even call you? This is one of the ways to do it, and the best non invasive way to do it is to create a website wherein people come onto your website, get to know more about you, get to know more about the projects that you're dealing with, and they can call you from their side. This is the most effective way rather than any other methods out there, which could be your cold calling, which could be putting pamphlets in newspapers and then distributing it. All of these are not the best techniques specifically for a high ticket sale business such as real estate. But if the prospect calls you directly, then he must have already looked at your profile. He already shows a certain interest with through which you could actually add your other marketing techniques and then make them your client. But many people talk about website. They don't specifically talk about what is the sort of website which is right for real estate business, and that is what we are going to talk about today. If you look at specifically real estate, there are three different types of people that work in a real estate business. Number one is, of course, the real estate agent. The real estate agent could be a solo entrepreneur, could be called as a solo entrepreneur. Either he is working alone or probably he has one more person that is assisting him to sell properties. Most of the times, a real estate agent generally deals with probably flats, villas, and independent buildings as well. Now, the second category of people who are working in the real estate business is, of course, your developer. A developer is anybody who has a company set up, who might be constructing that project, and who is also either hiring agents to sell their property. So the property could include flats, it could include villas, etc. So either the developer actually hires a real estate agent, or he could be selling the property or his flats or his villas by himself as well. Now, when we come to the third category of business people in real estate, the third category is entirely creating a list of projects and marketing it. So, we are going to talk about a marketing firm. A marketing firm works with multiple projects. So, they work with multiple agents, it could be multiple developers, wherein they just take the information of the flats or the villas or whatever projects are out there and then create a listing website which is then marketed by them to get you those leads. Now, if you could be working in either of these segments, you could be a real estate agent, you could be a developer, or you just want to do the marketing part of the projects. So, depending on which category you fall into, I will show you what is the perfect website for you, how it looks like, how it could be customized specifically for your needs in this specific video. So we'll be going into the UI and I will be showing you the different templates that could be used for each category of business person in the real estate segment. If you think this is interesting, stay until the end and watch this video completely. Now, let us get into the UI. Talk about a real estate Now, let us talk about a developer. So, if you are a developer, that is a construction company, probably you are an independent construction company, you have smaller projects that you are working with, then personal branding is not something that works for you until and unless you as a founder of the company or as the owner of the company want to project only themselves, then probably you could use the same template that I have just shown for Henna, who is the real estate agent, and build a website for yourself. But generally, if you are a construction company, you have a team of people working with you. It is not just you. So it makes sense to showcase the company, right? As you can see, this is a beautiful template for a construction company. And as I mentioned, right on the homepage, there is a video of the ongoing project. Again, this is as important for you as for a real estate agent. Get proper imagery done, get proper content done. So it could be imagery, it could be videos. Hire a professional architectural or an interior photographer. They will be charging anywhere from 25 to 30,000 bucks a day. And my husband is a professional architectural or interior design photographer. He specializes in this field. So if you want us to create content for you, my details are there in the description. You could just mail me and we will be in touch with you. So get those imagery done. Don't cringe on those because they will be making or breaking your image. So now this layout has a beautiful video. It also showcases the project that they're currently building in. You could always change these videos to the latest project that you're working with. And then this is about the company, right? So on the home page, again, as I told you, homepage is the most important page that you have on your website. You should talk about your company and you should also talk about the services that you have. So for this specific company, they offer three kinds of services. One is your commercial, one is your infrastructure, and one is your residential projects. As a real estate development company or as a real estate construction company, if you just offer one of these services, that you just, for example, you just dwell in residential, you could just keep this section and delete all the above sections as well. Now, who we are is very, very important. So just as in the real estate agent's case, we have specifically talked about your background, your experience, your study, any certifications, any awards that you got. As a company, you should also showcase all of this. This layout has all the requisite important information. So here, probably you could update the image of the founder or the owner of the company, wherein he is in the garb, that is this helmet and the apron that he has wore, the safety net kind of thing. All of these actually create an impression. See, um, in India, there are a lot of bigger real estate companies, that is, construction companies, which have put IP, and we have seen this over the past few years happening here in India. It is the smaller companies which have were able to sustain a lot better. So if the big companies are putting IP, they're leaving their projects in between. They're saying we will not be able to complete this project, and many of the middle class people who have paid for that project have no other way to do anything, right? Because their biggest investment was in this project, in their homes. They have taken bank loans and they have to pay EMI every month. In that scenario, why should a person actually trust a company which is a small scale company? If big real estate companies are putting IP, then what is the guarantee that you, a small real estate construction company or a developer, will not say the same things, will not leave the project in between, or will even complete the project, right? So that is where you have to build rapport and trust. And that is where this section, that is who we are, is all about. As you can see, they are talking about the year of establishment. Here they are saying in this example, it is 1968. Projects completed 282, professional employees 150, business partners 35. If this is the kind of range that this company is working with, anybody who looks at this specific profile of the company will feel an instant rapport or an instant credibility. They will start trusting you subconsciously. And that is why we are putting only the right kind of information, only the most important kind of information in our website. And that is why these templates are so important. Now, coming to our services, there could be multiple services that you as a construction company might be offering. Probably you not just develop your own projects, but if somebody hires you to develop their land, probably you do that as for them as well. So if those are the kind of services that you do, please do list all of those on your homepage. Now, as I told you, your imagery are important. As the proverb goes, an image is worth 1,000 words. So nowadays, people don't have enough patience or time to sit and read through paragraphs and paragraphs about what you have to say. Rather than that, showcase your past projects, which will also give them an idea. So if somebody is serious about buying into your project, they would do their homework as well. So one of the things that they might probably do is they might go to an old project that you have completed, and they might ask the residents regarding how the project is. Are there any construction issues? Like seepage is a very big issue with not properly constructing a flat, so probably they would do their research. But for that, they need to know what your previous projects are, and you can showcase all your previous projects with beautiful imagery as well. So when I put my cursor on the specific image, it is also showing what that project is all about. And this also works very well on a mobile device, which I'll show you in a bit. Our clients, probably you don't have any professional clients, but you could also put small images and testimonials of your individual client. So if somebody has bought a flat from you, then you could take their image, put it over here, and write a small testimonial regarding how their experience has been dealing with you. Now, if you specifically look at other pages on this template, of course, services is a huge part of what the company is all about. Again, more imagery comes here, and each imagery is beautifully described in words. Words are also important because it is not just for the people, the end customer who is reading this text, but it is also important for the SEO, that is the Google algorithm that is going to come crawl your website, and then only it will be able to showcase your website to a potential customer. So make sure you're also putting enough words over there. Now, the other pages are, of course, showcasing the previous projects that you have done. About us is, what is this company about? There are so many companies which come and go, but what is the company about? It could be about your vision, it could be about your mission, it could be about the experience of the founder and his team. It could be multiple things. If you have any certifications, you should definitely showcase those here. And if the founder has a message, or if a customer has left a testimonial for your project, he's a very satisfied customer, you could also update a video here showcasing what they have to say about you. Now let us go to the mobile view, because as I mentioned already, mobile view is super duper important. So in the previous template for the real estate agent, as we have seen on the home page, there is an image that we are showcasing, but here we are showcasing a video on the home page. But when you change it to the mobile view, the video also loads perfectly. There is no lag, there is no cutting out. Everything is aligning properly. So that is the beauty of these templates. Everything aligns properly. And if you're building these by yourself, then you could also drag them or drop them across to make them align properly. And that is how these pages actually look like. They look so beautiful that if any person looks at this kind of website, no matter how new your construction company is, they would immediately feel that this is a professional company. Probably I should look at what projects they have for me to buy into. That is the kind of impression we want to leave at the end of the day. Now, let us get into the real estate agency or the real estate marketing agency. So, if you are a real estate marketing agency, your business format would be, you would be collecting information from multiple projects, multiple companies, and showcasing each of those projects as listing on your website. As you can see right at the home page, they are showcasing this specific stunning 6 bedroom house in the heart of the city. And if you look at this layout, it is beautiful. There are multiple images which are loading. At any point of time, you can have anywhere from 3 to 10 images to load on your home page. Now, If you scroll below, at the end of the day, on the home page, whatever is core to your business should be there. So, for example, in the real estate agent's case, the agent is the core to the business. That is why we are projecting her on the home page. In the construction company's case, their core is their previous projects and about the company. How old is the company? How many projects have they completed? And how many employees work there? What is how does the founder look like? All of these aspects are important, so we were showcasing those on the homepage. But if you are a marketing agency or a real estate agency, then definitely the properties that you have under you, because at the end of the day, we are trying to create a listing website. So this is very important for you, and that is why we are showcasing this right at the start, which is your home page. Now, on the home page, at this point of time, we have three listings, but you could add more. It doesn't have to be three listings only. And here, specifically, if you look at this listing company, they have two sets of categories. One is for properties which are for sale, and the second is properties which are for rental. So you can showcase both. For example, if you go to Magic Bricks or housing.com, you have both those categories. You have a specific page where they are showcasing properties which are for sale, a specific page which showcases properties for rent. So that is what you can do as well using this beautiful template for your own company. Again, testimonials are super duper important because this will make sure that you get that instant credibility or rapport from your client. And address. You could also update Google Maps in any of the templates that you have out there. This is just one of those templates which is using Google Maps. But if you are a real estate agent and you have an office and you want people to come to you, to come to the office to meet you, you could also update a Google map over there. And this doesn't have to be US. This map can be very well in India. You can customize this according to which place you are creating your office in. Apart from that, of course, form fills are very important because most of the times people don't want to directly call you. Probably they have an inquiry, but they don't want to talk to a person. They just want to fill a form. When somebody fills this form, an instant notification will be sent to your email along with the summary of the form that they have filled. So if you have a proper sales team, then you could assign a specific email ID at the back end to this form, so that whenever somebody fills a form, that sales team gets a notification and one of the people from the sales team immediately calls that lead, and that is where the conversions tend to happen on a quicker basis and on a frequent basis. Now, if you are a marketing agency, then probably you have a team of people as well that you could showcase here. As you can see, this section, that is our agent section, has a specific profile of each of their employees that are working with them. And you could also book their time by directly clicking on book now. So what it does is it creates a calendar notification as well as it allows people to book time with your agents. So there is a professionalism that is attached to your whole corporation. So people will feel really impressed if there is a space where they can book some time, and on that specific book time the agent gives them a call because they are expecting that call. That way your conversions will be higher as well. These are some of the features that you could incorporate in your specific business. And of course, contact us is the same form that we have used in the homepage as well. Now, if we specifically look at creating simple page layouts for each specific project, you could go with a landing page template. This is one of the landing pages template that looks super duper beautiful. But remember, at any point of time, the website is only as beautiful as the imagery that comes along with it. Because the background image is really awesome, this website looks properly aligned and it looks beautiful. If these images were not as professional as they are, then this website would not look great. So if you have multiple projects, but you want to create a simple site for each of the projects as a landing page, right? So most of you have heard about this term landing page, wherein there is no clutter. You just showcase one product. this is the template that you can use. It is a beautiful, beautiful template. And as you can see, there is a video also that you could add here. So if you click on play video, it immediately plays in the same website. It doesn't take you anywhere else. For example, it does not take you again to youtube.com, but it plays directly on this website specifically. And that is the best part, because once your prospect leaves your website and goes to any other social media pages, it could be YouTube, it could be Facebook, etc., they are gone. They will not remember your website URL, they will not come back. They will play video after video in YouTube and they will forget all about you. So as much as possible, try to keep the prospect on your specific website only. Don't try to send them anywhere else. Just as a demo, so I can show you what all things you can do on a specific website. So this is a real estate agent kind of website. I have actually put my name on the top because I was just trying to showcase how it looks like. And this is how my professional image looks like when I upload it in the website. As you can see, I can actually remove the background. So even if there is a background behind this image, then it doesn't look out of place, because the website has certain colors at the end of the day, right? So you don't want something which looks very weird with the background. You could this background remover can directly be done in this template website as well. Now in about me section, since we have a full-fledged website in the regional language of Telugu, just for demo purposes, I have created a text which is in Telugu, just to showcase that it is not just English that you can put in your website, but you could also use a regional language to do it. And one of the tools that I have used to do it is, of course, Google Translator, where I just typed everything in English and it translated into the regional language. So if you have not tried that, go ahead and check googletranslator.com. It would give you, probably you would have to check the end result, because generally during translation there are certain mistakes that are being done by Google. So you could just read through it in the local language and then copy paste it directly into your website. Under services, as I mentioned, it could all be updated. So since we also do new agents counseling, real estate guidance, investment planning, I have just updated that over here. And I have also changed the images to look more Indian like, because at the end of the day, if your target market is Indians, then you definitely have to use their images. So this is one of the customizations websites that we have created just as a demo purposes. And this is how you can do it as well. Now, if we specifically look at the other pages out there is a small lag whenever I'm changing from one page to other. So this is how the About Me page looks like. As you can see, I can change the background color to whatever I feel like looks good. It is all about your design skills and what you think looks good for your specific website. So it is all about the color scheme as well. So so that is it for today, folks. This is what I wanted to showcase. Using these templates, you could build beautiful websites if you're a real estate agent, a real estate construction company, or a real estate marketing agency as well. We also do website creation services for our clients. So if you want to get this done by us, our minimum packages start at 50,000 per one website. So if that is the kind of budgets that you have, then you could definitely reach out to me. My contact information is there in the description below of this video. But if you don't have those kind of budgets, we are also launching a specific real estate course on how to build a website for yourself. So if you are in the real estate business as an agent, or if you want to work with other real estate agents building their websites, you could opt for that real estate business course, a website course. I would put a Google form underneath this underneath the description of this video, which you can fill, and my team would reach out to you with more details. At this point of time, we are looking at pricing that course at 5,000 rupees. So you could get all the information regarding what kind of layouts, what kind of platform to use, how to update beautiful imagery. It could be stock images, it could be actual images, what kind of color palette you can choose from, and all of that. And also, for just 5,000 rupees, you could start building a website for your clients, that is real estate people in real estate business, and you can charge them anywhere from 35,000 upwards. So just with a 5,000 course, this is what you can do. So if you're a student or if you're looking to do something on the side, this would be a great opportunity for you as well. So if this is of interest, then please do fill the Google form that is there in the description, and my team would reach out to you with more details regarding when the course will be launched and what all things will be covered in that course. So I will see you there.